Slavery never ended. It evolved. They no longer need chains or whips. Now they give you a 9 to 5, a mortgage, and a tax form, and you thank them for it. You work 40 hours a week. You give up half your income to taxes. You rent your time, your energy, and your mind just to survive. And you call that freedom. The real slave masters. They wear suits. They run banks. They don't punish you for disobedience. They bankrupt you for non-compliance. They invoice you, penalize you, audit you, and when you break, they sell you therapy. You were born into a system that tricks you into building your own prison, then blames you for not escaping. You're not free, you're licensed, but the chains are invisible until you open your eyes.
Shalom. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Wahah Kadash. Hey, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation for the whole Philek Akim that's pushing this word, true sincerity. So, yeah, there you go, man. Right in the tip of your fingers, man. Massive of information. How the brother in London said, massive information just flowing out and exposing Babylon the Great, America here, right now, and our people, which are the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, similar in it, who are the Israelites according to the Bible, the information is out there for you to see, okay? But, we understand there's a huge veil that's throughout this whole earth of deception from Esau, Edom, which is the so-called white man that's deceiving a lot of people. But through the unicorn, through the internet, massive amounts of information is being, revealed. Okay, it's about the truth, about the machine, the system, this place. Us brothers, we call it the machine, man. Okay, so let's go to Isaiah 25th chapter, verse 7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people. So when it says he will destroy the mountain, who's that he? It's talking about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Yahweh will give the orders to his son Yahushai to destroy this mountain. Meaning what? This kingdom. Okay, that's what it's talking about. This kingdom. All right. He will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nation. And this veil of deception, which they use, they use the education system, they use religion, they use all these other philosophies out there, the scientific fields, everything, to deceive our people, okay? And to deceive not only our people, but deceive all the nations, man, okay? That big web of deception that's covering the cast of all the people on the earth, okay? So let me get another one, gross darkness to people, okay? Gross darkness. Because through their deception, mostly our people, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indians, who are the Israelites, they're the ones who's in different philosophies, just tossed to and fro like a petulant child, man. Okay? So this is Isaiah 60, verse 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth. What's that darkness? That web of deception from Esau, Edom. Okay? Also means from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to play this theatrical movie. All right? Because prophecy needs to fulfill. All right? So Isaiah 60, verse 2, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. So right now, there's a small amount of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai glory being seen right now. It's through his servants, the prophets, who's chanting down this whole Babylon the Great America. Okay? That, and that's part of the Lord's glory. But everybody's ultimately going to see the glory of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai when you see that huge forest just covering the whole earth, man. Okay? That's going to be a sight to see. All right? But right now, the light is starting to how you call it? The light is starting to, go through the dark spots that people can't see. And that light is this truth. Okay? This truth is exposing everything. All right? Let's get another one. Let's get another one real quick. I was looking for this scripture right here. Okay. Yeah. Give me a sec. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. This is 2 Corinthians 10, verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds. And what are the things we're pulling down? These lies. How we pulling down these strongholds? With this truth. Okay? Through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Tearing down all the lies piece by piece with this truth, with this knowledge. The true light. Okay? We out here being spiritual warriors. Something I wanted to talk about right here, and then I get with my lesson. You got idiots out there don't know the difference between judgment and mercy. Still to this day, man. You got a lot of retards out there calling themselves, oh, this is called Baby Mecca. Nigga, shut the fuck up, man. Everybody wants to be a tough guy in Israel, man. That's the flesh talking, okay? So that deems you and others like you to be a natural ass nigga, man. Okay, you're not spiritual, man. All right? What we doing right now is pulling strongholds with this truth. All right? It's not about who got the biggest chest. Everybody want to have a pissing contest. Please, man. You neophytes will be destroyed, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Guarantee you that. Thus says the Bible about you naysayers out there. Okay? The ones that's carnal. Because let's get that real quick. Let's get that real quick. Here we go. I want to get this out. Romans 8th chapter verse 7. Because the carnal mind is enmity against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. For it is not subject to the law of the Most High, never indeed can be. So if you want to be running carnal, the Lord is not with you. He's not dealing with that BS, man. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. I'm going to push this lesson later on in a different one. Okay? Now let's get back to the subject real quick. So we're here pulling down lies with this truth. Okay? So the clip I just showed you, it's exposing Babylon the Great, America. Not even that, the whole machine. That's what it's doing. All right? You so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Samoan Indians, you still slaves here in America, man. Okay? It's not that you don't have physical change, but you got, it's all mental now, man. That's how they got you, through paperwork and etc. Like I said before on prior lessons. All right? So let's get another scripture real quick. Romans the 13th chapter, man. Let me get it real quick. It's Romans 13 verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. So what it means by high time? We're at the highest point of what? Of the age of information. To awake out of sleep. It's not talking about physical sleep. It's talking about mental sleep. Okay? That's what it's talking about, man. Because a lot of our people right now, they like the walking dead right now, man. They have no spirit, no life in them. What do I mean, no spirit, no life? They don't have this truth. So they basically walking carcasses out here in America, man. Okay? That's why the Lord send you shepherds that will feed you with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The thing is, only the elect is going to take heed to what the prophets say. Okay? A lot of the people get all butthurt. They get all, antagonized. They get all sensitive of what things we say. Hey, don't come to us, man. All right? Take that up with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Okay? The prophets were never loved. The prophets were never liked. We were always been hated on. Our lives were taken. Because, 2/3 of our people can't stand the truth, man. Because they want to trust in the shadow of America, Babylon the Great. They want to trust in the shadow of Egypt. So right now is a hard time to wake out of sleep, man. So let's read it again. Romans the 13th chapter, verse 11. All right. And that knowing the time that now is a hard time to wake out of sleep, for our salvation is nearer than what we believe. Yes. Whose salvation? Israel's salvation. First and foremost, the elect. Okay. Is nearer than what believe. There's only a couple of few prophecies left. And then boom. I ain't talking about your Funk Master Flex bombs, man. Okay? Yahweh Bashem Mashah gonna make his grand return, man. And to gather his elect. All right? We only got a couple prophecies, man. The Charagma, World War III, Jacob's trouble, man. All right? Verse 12. The night is far spent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. So cast off that worldly BS you have, man. Because you have to realize those slavery, spiritual slavery chains you got on you, and the way you think in life, all right? You going to school, you going to make this, you going to do this. That's all temporal. That's going to be taken away soon, man. Look around you. Take a look around the system. The system is crumbling down. Right now, they're trying to enter in a new system, a.k.a. the New World Order, man. Okay? It's time to wake up out of this garbage, man. Because you have to realize this is all temporal, man. But with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, it's forever, man. For real. So, hate the lies, love the truth, man. I just want to do a quick video on this. To then, another video. Hope your brother and sister were enlightened. Shalom.